chorus.
Peace, peace, peace. Y'all can holler at your brother. I'm just in between, in between looking up while I'm writing and working. I'll holler at y'all, man. But working on my final term paper for one course. Working on a final project for another course. Then working on presentation that I have to do for work coming up as well, but that one's later, so I won't even do that. That one's like in May. I May 15th. So I have some time with that one. So that one's not as important as these other ones that's due next week. So that's what we're getting. What's going on? What's going on, beautiful people? Just knocking out some work and got a term paper and project due next week. We're on the final week of this semester. Almost done. I'll be done in spring 25. And that's what we're doing. Right now I'm working on a research proposal that I'm actually doing in real life. So I'm not working in theory with this one. And seeing what ways can librarians assist in the ambition of increasing the reading proficiency rate of one of our local elementary schools in which I created a partnership with. Matter of fact, that ball should be rolling soon if it hasn't already started with the enrollment for the summer reading program, and I'm excited to see how that goes. Not only for now, but also for the future, because we intend to follow these students through their 5th grade year to see if any substantial changes have occurred, be it positive, negative, or stagnant, and things like that, and see how we can further create interventions to deal with the reading proficiency rates of our students, particularly within the African American community. Nobody's doing well in that sense, but I live in a predominantly African American community, and this school has 115 we're dealing with rising third graders, current second graders. They have 115 at the school, 74 which are not meeting expectations. So we're developing an intervention method through the public library to see if a more individualized approach will be beneficial to these students, and hopefully it will be. And then we can expand it to other schools, other elementary schools. To change the trajectory of these students' lives as early as possible. I would like to further this research at some point to see how we can implement this for older children, middle schoolers and high schoolers, those who have missed the interventions that could have or should have happened when they were younger. And unfortunately, these students are being passed on to higher grades, not fully grasping some of the concepts of literacy, phonics, and things like that, which will negatively impact them in the future if no further interventions and things like that are made. So I don't know how that looks like here. I don't know. Because as these young scholars get older, it's going to be more of a taboo, more of a embarrassment in a sense that, you have to go through these additional reading classes and stuff like that to get you up to par. But we have to convince both them and their parents, their caregivers, and things like that this is the most important thing for our students to be able to grasp and understand. So, they can navigate greater prospects for their own individual future in the future. And that's what it's all about. So I just got done so I always handwrite first and then do my first drafts and so on and so forth. And yeah. I just did the abstract. Already worked on the introduction. Let's see. Where is I went to a whole nother. Include the opening statement which articulates the research problem. Statement. See me, right? Peace, peace, peace. Represent the same consistency how libraries can partner with public schools in their ambition to raise the reading proficiency rates. Oh man. Peace, peace, peace. What's going on, y'all? Let's see what he's talking about. Let's go. Another 100 on these hoes, nigga. Quit fucking playing with me, nigga. Yeah. How you liking it so far, though? All right. What's the problem of reading the fund? Peace, peace, peace. What's going on, beautiful people? Just knocking out this last little bit of school work for the semester here. Got a term paper and a project, both due next week. Funny thing is, the project is due sooner than the term paper, but it doesn't take as much to do the term paper than it does. I mean, it doesn't take as much to do the project as it does the term paper. And I can totally fail the project and still get an A out that course. And I'm trying to keep an A in this other course. So more of my focus right now is going towards the paper. Pops, what's good? Yeah. Appreciate you, Pops. Love you too, man. Assalamu alaikum. As I'm doing this, I was like, mapping out, what my next steps of my career and stuff was going to be. Like initially, my next steps was going to go and get my PhD, particularly in language literacy, which I still might do. But I think what I might do first, get some certifications in data analysis. I'm liking that. I have fun, researching and understanding data, trying to understand data, seeing what the data is actually telling us. And there's some courses that I don't have to pay exuberant fees, getting your master's or PhD degree and just get this certifications. There's some through Google, there's some through IBM, and amongst others that have these programs that teaches people how to deal with data analytics. And one thing that I noticed that within our community is that we need more people in these spaces that understand data, how to analyze data, how to interpret data. So yeah, if not me, then who? You know what I'm saying? So, getting more and more beyond the respectfully the social media level of research and squabbling with people who, ain't really equipped to even have the conversation. And I was like, well, let me go on to that next level to see what can be done here. And I can use data for a lot of things, and data analysis in a lot of things. That can open up, side jobs and stuff like that to do things remotely. Who knows? I'll be able to do things remotely, travel the world, and dedicate my life to my studies and on that end, and family and travel on the other end. So things are starting to shape up and come across, right? And I'm excited to see what the next chapters will bring. You know what I'm saying? So, thing is, I love being a librarian. I love the job and stuff that I have. But there is a lot more coin out there for me to get, and I am not going to be like these folks that's going to coon around and sell their souls to get it. So I might as well cash in on the natural nerdy proclivities that I already have, and see, you know, what options are out there for me like that. And that's what I'm gonna do. Word to my pops, you know what I'm saying? Bang bang. Cause these people can't mess with me, man. And how these universities and stuff are going. It was already interesting in a lot of sense going to get my master's, having a different philosophy than the majority of the powers that be within this space. I don't know if I want to necessarily invest the money to go into a PhD space where they are basically requiring people to give EDI statements and all that good stuff. And that's just things that I disagree with. So if I got to do it myself somehow, some way, but we just want to figure that out. Because G, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. I need to print. I need to print some of these things. I'll go this. Wow. About 4 days this one is doing. I'm good. I think I'm at a good pace right now for this to be doing 4 days. Oh, sweet Lord. All right. Let's see. 7-9. What's good, Joe? Yeah, I believe I'm saying your name correctly. Peace to you. Yeah, I can see you. Appreciate you tuning in. What's going on, y'all? So, giving my eyes a little bit of break because everything's so digital now. Like, writing on this, and I used to have like stacks of paper this high, trying to write things out and stuff like that. But I still got a few papers here and there. But I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. I have podcasts every month as well called The Philosopher Study. every second Monday at I believe at 8:30 on those days. So you're definitely more than welcome to come join us and see what we got going on. I definitely appreciate you coming through and hollering at me and subscribing. But yeah, man. So I'm working on this final paper, which might end up being a change of careers, maybe not necessarily a change of careers, but definitely a focus. So I'm exploring the idea of how public librarians can help positively affect the reading proficiency rates of elementary school students. I've already developed a partnership with a local elementary school. For those that don't know, I'm a branch manager of a local library in my city, a rural area. I made a partnership with a local public school that, according to the numbers, are not meeting expectations vis-a-vis literacy. So I would like to see what can I do as a public librarian to help mitigate those situations that we're dealing with. I want to increase those numbers because I understand the importance of literacy. It's more than just the ability to read and write. It's also the ability to analyze, think critically, and so on and so forth. And the third and fourth grade year are the most integral years of literacy development. They say if you're not reading on grade level by fourth grade, it says, I believe it's like a 78% chance that you won't catch up. And there's been a lot of stories going on about a lot of children, particularly a lot of Black children, that have been passed on to higher grades without mastering these basics of skills. I'm in the United States of America, and at this point here, that this problem has gotten so large that it has to take intervention from other community organizations, other individuals within the community, and so on and so forth. This is not a problem that we will just sit around and just talk about. This is not a problem that intellectuals just can sit and intellectualize about without getting their hands dirty and actually trying to do some empirical studies and things like that of different means of intervention. So it's actually going to take some work, and it's going to take people willing to make mistakes and things like that to change the situation that we're in. Furthermore, the reason that I'm happy that I'm in this position to do so is that many people have an interesting perception of Black students, Black children, and things like that. And I don't suffer from the ideas that they can't or unable to or whatever. I believe that we just have to communicate the importance of education and of literacy in such a way that they can understand it even at their young age. Furthermore, I believe that the instructions need to be focused back on phonics outside and not so much on sight words and things like that. So that's what the summer program that I have partnered with the reading specialist of my library, connected with this public elementary school. We're doing literacy, phonics training. I also had my whole staff trained in literacy training, called RISE training. Reading intervention starts early. I plan on taking another deeper program called In Building Confident Readers. That's coming up next month, and things like that. So, I'm trying to take as many trainings and stuff like that as I can to not only help the community, but also to assist my two children in this path of literacy and reading and developing the love of reading and all that, and starting it as early as possible. Because as Frederick Douglass says, it's easier to raise strong children than it is to repair broken men. So we're trying to get to that point where we can intervene and save and deflect from being a broken man and or woman, before these things happen. So um, if you are interested in actually getting this RISE training, re-intervention starts early, and you know where I'm from, those that know, let me know, because I know the people that give this training, and they are willing to do a community training for the people in the community as well. And this training is fairly easy because it's all broken down into scripts. All you have to do is have your child there, have your young scholar there, and read the script that is given, and just follow the script as it's prescribed. And the next thing you know, you're training your child in more of a literacy attainment. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. And especially if you're in my area, in South Carolina, the Lower Richland area, please let me know. We're gonna get that thing popping, because we need all hands on deck. It's not only on the teachers, it's not only on politicians, it's not only on school administrators and so on and so forth. It's going to take everyday people. It's going to take parents. It's going to take all the different kind of caregivers to care enough about this problem enough. It's going to take us to take this seriously enough, like we take other things seriously, and step in the gap of this issue that we are dealing with. So, all right, I think that's enough of a brain break for a second. I'm about to get back into what I'm about to get back into here. Yes. All right, let's see. So the instructions for this final paper, the instructions of it is like 7 pages. So I'm trying to comb through this thing with a fine tooth comb to ensure that I'm answering everything that they're asking for, which I'm doing the right formatting, all of that good stuff. Before I turn this bad boy in. And I think I'm good. It is 11:56 a.m. Almost midday. What country and time are you from? Where you at? Oh wow, where you at? Gotcha. Wow. Vietnam, huh? I appreciate you for tuning in with me all the way there in Vietnam, and I hope you come around more often. especially when we have our podcast and things like that. The podcast is called The Philosopher's Study. And, maybe we can have further conversations and stuff like that from there. The effectiveness of the partnership between Richmond Library and Hurricane Elementary. No, I can't say that I do. Xin Chao. Did I say that correctly? Peace, brother. Oh, sister. Peace, family. I can't see the icon. But peace. Salute to you too, family. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. That's a beautiful thing. Just out here studying, yo. Studying, yo. Warrior scholar. You know what I'm saying? We need representation on all fronts and make sure that we all up in there to solve some of the real problems that we are facing. I'm just the kind of brother to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, what's going on? YouTube showing me a lot of love today. What's going on, y'all? I said something that you library. Nevertheless. Yes. So I'm about to take me a Brizake. I'm tired, boss. Take me a nap and bounce back. And I will holler at y'all later. Peace.